Hmm? Did I hear something? Well, must be Paps. Sup, bro?
Hello, Sans!
What are you doing over there?
Isn't it obvious? I'm making a delicious masterpiece!
Okay. Sorry. Didn't quite spaghetti it at first. So, you called, by the way?
Called you?
Yeah. Didn't you?
I don't quite recall doing so. But I would if you still haven't done what I asked you to do for the last 2 days! Your sock is still sitting on the floor!
Alright. I'll go do that. Hey, Paps? Has that echo flower always been there?
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. I found out they are setting those pretty flowers on Temmie Village. I realized we barely got decorating yet, so I bought it and I think it would be a cool addition to our new home. I haven't really think of its new name yet.
Neat. Sure is talkative.
That's what echo flowers do, I think.
Well, I think this is your sunflower now.
So please, Sans, don't make a bad first impression to our new friend.
Hi, Sans and Papyrus. It's nice to finally meet you two. So, how are you two doing? Just came here to say hi and checking if you two are alright, that's all.
Hey, you Skelebros, how are ya? I hope you're having a sensational day today.
See what you did there. Hi, nice to meet you too, bud. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope goes the same for you.
Yo, Skelebros. How's the house coming along since you guys moved in? Actually, where did you guys move in from?
So far, still needs adjustments and some unpacking, but overall, we're getting there. Where did we move in from? Well, not really that interesting. Don't think about it too much.
I love that art style so much! Okay, question. Shall we start off strong? Opinions of the voices y'all are hearing.
I wouldn't say hearing and talking to a voice of a flower is a big thing. I mean, hey, you're talking to a skeleton right now. Crazy, huh?
Question for Papyrus. Where did you get that awesome jacket? I need one.
Who are you talking to, Sans?
Oh, our fellow over here. But yeah, where did you got that jacket again?
Didn't I tell you yesterday?
Yeah, while I was asleep. Besides, your flower is curious too.
Well, like I said, yesterday, the very great Undyne gave this to me just very recently. She said she no longer uses it and was planning to throw this away, but she decided to hand it over to me instead. She thought it looks good to me, which I, the great Papyrus, cannot deny on that.
Also, Sans, you be looking sharp.
There goes your answer. And thanks. That is quite nice of you.
Do you not get tired of that?
How's your pet rock doing?
Welp, rockin' as usual.
To Sans, is your smile always present? Have you ever frowned before, or is it just because you can't? And I know this is completely unrelated to the former question, but have you ever worked in a lab environment before?
Short answer, yes. Fortunately, unlike Pap's ability to slightly move his mouth, my smile always stays. Though I'm not really bothered by it, to be honest. I have my ways showing certain emotions anyway. To your other question, I don't know where you got that very odd idea. Why specifically interested to know this?
To Papyrus, when did your passion for cooking start? Have you ever cooked anything other than spaghetti? And why do you love cooking?
Paps?
Yes?
Ain't ya gonna respond?
Respond to what?
Didn't ya hear them asking you? It was pretty loud.
Who's asking?
The Echo Flower?
Sans, I don't know if this is one of your jokes, but you're really confusing me here.
I'm not. Haven't we been talking to it for a while now?
Eh? I thought you've just been practicing your ridiculous puns to it!
Huh.
Actually, it just keeps repeating what you've been saying. You know how echo flowers work, right?
See? It spokes on itself.
I'm not hearing anything.
You sure you don't? Didn't you just answer one of its questions 1 minute ago?
I thought you're the one who asked that. Seriously, I can't tell if you're being genuine or not.
Okay, bud. Wanna back me up more? Okay, bud. Wanna back me up more? Okay, bud. Wanna back me up more? But they did talk, didn't they?
Sorry, brother. I'll deal with your pranks later. The great Papyrus would greatly not want to be late for his great training into the Royal Guard.
Oh, right. GL, bro.
Hello there, fellow monster. I've never met you before. Good day.
Okay, that just happened. Well, don't know what's all that about. I think Pap seems busy doing his thing to hear you well. Guessing that might just be the case. Anyway, nice chatting with you, bud. But I'ma also chat out now. Sheesh. Or am I hearing things I shouldn't? Hopefully not. Stop overthinking it. It's probably not that serious, and I don't really want to think it is. I guess I'm just hungry? Dropping by the Grillby's then. Oh, our fellow guy was asleep. Besides, your flower is curious too.
Well, like I said, yes. Sans, the pool noodle monster is alive!
Hey, don't be mean, Pap. He's definitely a wavy inflatable tube man, not a pool noodle. I can tell. He seems nice.
Please, let's try to focus on the topics at hand.
Yes, Sans and I were also minding our own business before this black goop transported us here. But we have no idea what we were doing beforehand.
My recommendation? Let's try not to panic too much about the memory loss. I doubt that's our biggest problem to solve here. Aside from the DB. Aside from the DB.
I have an entire game based
We're
on
leaving.
What's there too? Of course.
Are you?
My hugs are gonna hurt you this time!
Hey guys, are you doing well? I have a very important question for Sans. Does Papyrus know anything about Gaster? And do you remember his existence clearly? Again, hope you're doing amazing.
I mean, yeah? Of course Paps knows about him. Are you trying to imply something here? He's pretty chill. Feels weird to see him again in a way, kind of. But we can't remember a time when he wasn't around, so that's kinda odd. But yeah, we're doing fine, aside from the DB over there.
We're going to get home, right, Sans? I know I'm usually the responsible and brave one in the family, and of course the great Papyrus wouldn't let this shake him, but I worry for the worst, brother.
Hey, don't worry, Pep. I'll make sure we get back to where we belong. Wherever that is, I'm sure the Doc and his new space friend can get us back. They're pretty determined.
Hey, wait a minute, little monster!
Wait up, Paps!
To the Skelebros, how does it feel to see different creatures and a human around you? Can you both still use your magic or teleport? Stay safe and beware of a dark figure.
Guess they do just follow us everywhere.
Wowie! I've never thought of that! The voices in our heads are so smart! Sans! Can you do your space-time pranks here? Maybe those will help find that little black soup monster we saw.
I tried. It can't get us out of here, just moves us around a bit. G says to leave the reckless teleporting to him if needed. For now, I prefer sticking with my bro. Plus, I think we just lose it quicker teleporting around. There's gotta be a clue of where it went somewhere close by.
Where did Bendy go?
We have no idea where the noodle monster went, but fret not, voices! Ha ha! We have at last found a daunting clue to its location.
Nice one, bro.
Quite suspicious.
Oh, look, Sans, I caught the black noodle.
All right, talk. Who are you?
And who are you working for?
Wowee! That sure was cool how it made its own chair and light fixture, just so we could interrogate it. Super resourceful.
So, you're refusing to cooperate. Where I'm from, we throw lowlifes like you into deep space if they refuse to comply.
Hey Senior, whatever happened to your third imposter buddy? Almost all crewmate raids would come with a group of 3. What's up with that?
He was uncooperative, so I disposed of him as one should. And if this creature does not comply, I will happily rip his limbs off to replicate the prior incident.
Hold on, allow me. Can you speak with your hands? His name is Bendy. He isn't a threat, but there's something in here that is.
Describe it.
Well, it's big, according to him. It eats people. It has a fast skeletal body covered in ink, much like himself. It's pursuing him for something he stole.
And why didn't he say something sooner? This seems like some pretty important information we could have used from the start.
He thought we would hurt him. Well, rest assured, we wouldn't ever hurt an innocent, defenseless creature. He needs our help to get rid of it.
Well, pardon me for objecting, but if this really big inky thing is as intimidating as he says, what could possibly be powerful enough to get rid of it?
An ink door. It acts as a portal between dimensions or planes. By luring the ink demon through one, it will be transported out of this plane of existence entirely. And Bendy here is able to make said doors.
Well, if we're gonna die here, let's at least put up a fight. Let's give the others a chance to find a way out. Hey, looky who we found. Why are you all just standing there? There's an ink demon on the loose. We need to get moving and get into an ink door, quickly!
All right, everyone, get ready! Why are there two doors for my sons and I?
We're not from the same universes, huh?
You can say that.
Can't you just come back with us? We can pretend it's all okay, can't we? Right.
Please, don't forget, all right?
Yeah, we won't forget.
Goodbye, Dad.
You excited for Christmas, Paps? I bet Santa's got a bunch of super cool presents for you coming.
Of course I'm excited, Sans. Who wouldn't be absolutely energized to be visited by the big tubby man himself? Why, Santa's every monster's idol. Well, aside from Mettaton, of course, but who could not resist the joy of presents with people you truly love? Huh? Oh, well, hello, little noodle monster I've only recently met in Snowdin. What brings you to our humble home?
Can we celebrate Christmas with you? Please?
Why, of course, little monster. Come on in. We are happy to share the holiday with a fellow neighbor.
Yay! The event is working! Everyone will be so happy!
Whoa, wait a second. You're that.
It's our noodle friend, Bendy. Oh, wowee, what a specific and odd amnesia.
Yup. Events are a vacuum of time and space. You get to remember every event while in them.
Huh. Cool. So that's why Paps and I were strangely motivated to pick up a book on sign language.
Mm-hmm. The guests will be here soon.
Guests?
Wait, you didn't.
Whoops. Can we celebrate Santa together, please? I want to know what that feels like. With a family.
He's asking if we can spend the holiday with him.
Well, I see no problem with us spending this time together while we wait for this event to end.
When does it end, Bendy?
Perhaps it ends at midnight?
What if it ends after presents?
Bendy!
Hey, it's alright, pal. They'll relax once Paps whips out some food and drinks. You want to help me bake some stuff?
Hurry! Put it out! Help me put it out!
The food is coming along magnificently!
Do you have any other beverages that aren't blended eggs?
Hey, sure. I think we have some fruit punch in the fridge. Can you put it out in the main area for us, pal?
Bendy, may I ask where Gaster is? I find it odd that everyone is present from our last encounter aside from the doctor.
I think he's coming. He promised. I haven't seen him.
Kid hasn't seen him, pal. Sorry. Hey, I'm sure he has a reason for not being here.
Banner Day!
Son, why are Papyrus, Rookie, and Gregory drinking the eggnog instead?
You don't want to know, G.
We think you should get the first gift of Christmas, Bendy.
If not for you, none of us would be here. It's the least we can do to say thanks.
Indeed. The least we can do is share these events with you to their fullest.
It ain't Santa like you wanted, but I think you'll like this better.
Go ahead. Open your gift. I made it, but they all helped give it some finishing touches.
Maybe this will be the first of many adventures in the future. Who knows? Timelines are funny.
But we will look forward to seeing you again if it does. You are family now.
Oh no! We broke him!
I told you the messages were too cheesy!
Wow! Oh, I love this! Cheers!
He says thanks for showing him what it was like to have a family.
As far as my brother and I are aware, you are family, little noodle. Do come back here anytime.
Of course. You are family in Gregory in my eyes as well. We would be honored to do this again one day.
Yes! Don't forget to visit us!
The daycare is always open for you, Starlight.
My hugs are always going to be open for you if you come to the factory, little buddy.
Yes, and Rookie and I will happily give you a tour of space next time you visit. Do it sparingly, of course, but you are welcome in our domain.
Oh, I have an idea so we don't forget this momentous moment.
All right, everyone. Say Inkmas.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, bro, it's okay. It's just a question after all. I don't think the current experiments I've done in the past have anything to do with my current health situation.
To Sans, I'm sorry to ask if this is personal, but do you have 1 HP due to health reasons? I'm not trying to make a pun. A condition involving your magic, maybe?
It's always just been 1 HP. Ever since my birth, I think. I think there was a time when I tried to study this with someone. I can't quite remember. Must be that lazy bone brain of mine.
To Papyrus, I notice your eye sockets are a lot smaller and more narrow than Sans ones. Do you have any vision problems, or does magic keep it sharp?
Papyrus? He slightly struggles with reading. I read to him most of the time. Papyrus isn't blind, just a bit nearsighted, and he has trouble focusing at times. I mean, there was one time I read him a story where a character was eating spaghetti, and he wouldn't stop giggling about it.
Sans, do you know of Bendy? or seen a tiny ink demon?
Bendy? Yeah, no idea who that is. However, I did find a strange photo on my desk of Papyrus and I, and some unfamiliar faces. I really must be going crazy, right? I mean, even more so than usual.
To Sans, how are you in this wonderful weather? I hope you're having a blast. May I ask, do you still remember the time you had a Santa Day with Bendy and the others? I hope you don't mind.
Can you all stop asking about that? I think I need a drink. Thanks. Leave the bottle and keep him coming, buddy.
To Sans, do you ever get that sense of deja vu? Like some things are repeating? It might be best to look at those timetables again. Who knows? They might tell you why you have those nightmares.
The timeline research was shut down ages ago. It caused nothing but trouble.
Question for Sans. Can you use any other eyes other than the blue? Also, do you remember the little ink creature?
At some point during my research, I developed traits from two soul types, cyan and yellow, patience and justice. I wonder if the experiments had anything to do with it. I wonder if Papyrus has any too.
To the boys. How was the event when meeting new people and your dear old dad?
Next question.
Question for Papyrus. Do you know who Flowey is? If you have, where have you seen him last? And just wondering, can I give you a hug from Sans?
You know Paps can't hear you guys, right?
Come on, Papyrus. Is that all you've got?
For Sans, do you know who Player is? For Papyrus, are you friends with Frisk? If so, what's your favorite thing to do with them?
I'm aware of the anomaly, but I don't know who they are. I guess I'll know when I see them. It could even be you. But if that was the case, you'd be dead where you stand. Or something like that.
To Sans. Who is Gaster to you?
I'm not familiar with that name. Thanks for today, buddy. Just put it on my tab.
Hey Sans, you have to stop your father from himself.
To Sans. Do you know of the man that speaks in hands?
You're talking about someone who doesn't exist! Can you all stop it with the Mystery Man questions?
Well, hello, Skelebros. I got one question for you. Also, we're not an Echo Flower. But leaving that thing aside, can Papyrus summon a Gaster Blaster like Sans? Just curious. Also, hope you're doing well.
I figured that you guys weren't linked to the Echo Flowers. Papyrus has used them in the past. We were just kids, and Papyrus didn't have much control over his blaster. He injured someone. I can't remember who. But ever since, Papyrus has been a lot more careful with his attacks. Oh.
Hello, Sans. Have you ever seen a great door in Waterfall? Have you ever tried to open it? Similarly, have you ever seen gray monsters around that talk about him?
Ugh. Next question.
A little bit late, but how is your relationship with Frisk, Sans? Especially after the genocide runs. Are you afraid of them or mad at them?
Genocide route? Is that what you guys call it? If you're describing what I think you mean, that's a really distasteful label. And if I ever meet a Frisk, I'll keep an eye socket out for them.
To Sans, I hope we aren't traumatizing you too much. Sends good vibes from the Void, Anti-Void, and beyond.
Thanks. Say hi to whoever's hanging with you there. Let's see. Chapter 2, was it? Was it chapter...
Hey, Sans. I was wondering, have you ever met Napstablook? Heard that door ladies really like snails.
Oh, I knew Napstablook back in the day. He took Paps to a Mettaton performance a few years back for me. I still visit him sometimes for snail race bets.
To Sans, what is that machine in the secret room behind your house for?
In that place, I once tried to fix something important to me. But as the years go on, I forgot why I was even working on it in the first place. And then I just stopped bothering. Okay, let's go back to Grillby's. It's not like I can go without you guys, right? All your questions made me work up an appetite. Thanks, buddy.
To Sans, I have a burning question. Is it possible for a human in certain circumstances to become a skeleton monster? Also, I'm not sure how powerful we are, but I'm gonna leave a pile of presents for both of you. But if Pappy asks, tell him that they came from a fan.
Skeleton monsters aren't literal skeletons. We just coincidentally look like human skeletons. Just leave the present giving to me and the big guy, or I'll be out of a job.
For Sans, why do you drink ketchup?
Because it tastes good.
To Sans, do you like ketchup?
I do. It relaxes me, and helps me not having to deal with my nightmares.
To Sans, why do you like ketchup so much?
Because it's an easy fix for my complicated problem.
To Sans, has Papyrus ever cursed?
Papyrus is the royal guard of language. He could hear you swear all the way from Hotland.
To Sans, do you know about the alternative universe theory? And if you do, what are your thoughts on it?
It's possible that alternative universe exist, but I'd rather not crack my skull on the details of that. Another one, please. And keep 'em coming. I'm on a roll.
I think Sans is hearing voices again.
I saw him wandering the streets talking to himself.
No! I don't have time for this, Echo Flowers! I have to find Sans! You do? Wait, is he like this because I brought home an Echo Flower? Answer me, you fiends! Fiend?
I haven't been called that in a long time.
Flowey, it's you! You have to help me, since you always give the best advice. What can I do to help Sans? I feel like he's slipping away from me.
It can be really lonely to go through something so troubling all by himself. I can't imagine how isolated he would feel.
What should I do?
Just pretend.
Pretend? Pretend to what?
Pretend to know what he's talking about. Pretend to hear the voices too. That way, he wouldn't feel so alone. Right? Right.
I see. So he wouldn't have to feel alone. I got it. Thanks, Flowey friend. I'll go find Sans now.
Good luck, my...
Hey Sans, I think Papyrus is worrying about you talking to us and him not being able to hear us.
Oh, I think I just might be losing my mind. Oh, hey bro, what brings you here? Oh, my head. But bro, I didn't finish the ketchup yet. Oh, thanks, Paps.
You're getting into these books again. Sans, can you please talk to me? I'm worried about you. Everyone is worried about you.
What's there to be worried about? Everybody already knows I'm an odd one. Me suddenly hearing voices wouldn't come to a surprise to them, right?
You're actually hearing voices?
Hey, Peps. I'm afraid I might be finally really losing it. I'm scared, Peps. I just keep hearing these voices, asking me all kinds of questions. Some about events I feel like I should remember, but I don't. No one else seems to be able to hear them, and I'm terrified to figure out what they could be. My mind feels like it's about to explode, trying to remember things I don't even know I want to remember. I'm terrified, Peps. I can't even sleep without drinking anymore. I just feel alone.
Alone?
Question for the great Papyrus. How does it feel to see your brother slowly going insane?
The great Papyrus would say, it breaks his heart to see his brother like this. The great Papyrus feels like he could have done a better job protecting his brother.
You hear them too? Why didn't you say anything?
Probably the same reason as you. I didn't want to worry my brother.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Are you alright?
Shouldn't I be the one asking you that?
Oh, Pep.
We'll figure this out together, alright? With your brains and my... well, everything, we're unstoppable. Oh, now get some sleep, you. We'll think of a game plan in the morning. This was the best thing to do. Right? Brother,
Yeah, Pep?
can you please pick up that wretched sock? It's been there for weeks.
Okay. I'll do it after my nap. What?
Sans, I swear to the king you get more and more lazy every day! I left you enough sticky notes. Pick up the sock now, please!
It's just a sock, bro. I can pick it up later.
The sock is not the issue here! You lack motivation to do much of anything. You'll say you do things later, but later never comes. You're not even motivated to eat a proper diet, though you drink bottles of ketchup for Asgore's sake. And your sleep schedule, it's non-existent. You not only nap all night, but all day too. Oh, it's unhealthy as your ketchup diet, brother. Ugh. It feels as if you get lazier and lazier every day. And it's concerning, Sans.
Pep, look, I'll try and make more of an effort if you're getting this worried. But hey, give me a break. Sometimes getting out of bed is a skeleton of work.
Sans, oh, that pun was abhorrent. But be sure you're trying for yourself as well. After all, you are important, and the great Papyrus loves the very important Sans very much.
Sure thing, Pep. I wouldn't want you working yourself to the bone.
We'll throw you off that couch in a second, Sans. But thank you! Now off to do our puzzles!
Sounds good, bro. I'll pick up the sock and catch up with you. Thanks.
To Papyrus, do you remember, or at least know, of resets? You did say Sans has a habit of prancing people across time and space. Is Sans prancing you across time and space? I hated when he does that. And you mentioned endings once or twice. Also, don't trust the flower.
Golly, what a fun question to open on! I'll leave that last bit out though, if you don't mind. To Papyrus, do you remember, or at least know, if it resets?
Sans isn't even around, Flowey. Why are we still pretending?
You can never be too careful, right?
I see. Well, even I, the great Papyrus, sometimes get nightmares. I dream about things happening to my friends. You know how they say dreams can come true. Well, I, the great Papyrus, will make sure they won't!
To Sans, something very bad is going to happen soon. I am warning you ahead of time, so ready your Gaster Blasters for this one. Tell Papyrus to never trust Flowey. I hope this message gets to you in time.
Buddy, got no idea who you're talking about. Are you talking about those echo flowers again? Oh, hey, how can I help you guys today?
To both, have you seen any humans besides the one human you guys first encountered?
Did I hear something, bro?
Oh, indeed! A question I absolutely heard all on my own. They asked if we have seen any humans.
Other humans have fallen, but I never personally met them. I was probably napping when they dropped in.
I've never met a human, but I hope I will sometime.
Yeah.
To both, how is it having each other as siblings? Truthfully. Since I don't have any blood sibling, and my step-siblings aren't exactly like siblings, I want to know how it is for you two.
What's it like being siblings? Pap and I get along great. I pay the bills, he keeps things in order. We got a good balance in that going on.
It would be more ideal if we balanced those roles. Sans, I can pay our bills as well, and you can clean your room once in a while.
Look, I picked up my sock the other day, didn't I?
To Flowey Azzy, why do you choose to manipulate Papyrus and Sans? This isn't what Kara would have wanted.
Azzy? Ugh, gee, really got some poor manners there, don't ya? Why do I like playing with these idiots? Easy, they're hard to predict, way harder to get bored of them. And with you all here now, oh, I have so much new content to play with.
To Sans,
huh?
What did you think of Sun and Moon during Inkmas? And don't ignore this, I'm very curious. I know you can remember. You're special, Sans.
Sun and Moon? You mean these two in the photo? Look, pals, I can't remember much about these people. Unless you're willing to throw me a bigger bone here, I'm stumped. But we do look pretty happy in this photo.
I'm a little late, but Sans, did you know that Papyrus is lying to you?
Papyrus doesn't lie. He's honest. He's good. He wants nothing but the best for monsters. Honestly, he wants the best for everyone. He wouldn't lie about something like this. You voices are very real and very intense. Pap wouldn't make a joke out of that. I trust him. Well, it's getting late. Good night, voices.
To Papyrus, what do you think of Mettaton?
Mettaton? Paps has loved that guy since he came onto TV. Doesn't help it's the only TV channel in the underground. But he's been a good influence for Pap. Papyrus was justifiably a bit nervous moving into Snowdin when we first arrived. He struggled making friends, was afraid of the dogs in town, and clung to me at every opportunity. For a few years, we remained relatively low profile in Snowdin, barring me taking an internship job as a sentry. And when he couldn't come with me to my job, he just stayed indoors.
Get ready for a new TV show coming to the underground.
Wow!
Mettaton's arrival changed Pap's entire life. Pap learned confidence, generosity. He learned to walk with his head high and a goal in mind, and to spread that passion to others. I may or may not get his TV show, but I see how it affects Papyrus. And that's all I need to know to support him any chance I can and get him tickets.
Oh, Sans, come on, we're going to be late!
Coming, bro.
To Papyrus and Sans, happiest childhood memory?
Oh, yes.
To Sans, what is your relationship with Alphys? Have you ever worked on projects together? Also, since you're likely a bit stressed about the disembodied voices only you can hear, have some ketchup.
Thanks for the ketchup. They don't make drinks like Grilby here. Alphys? Sure, I know her. We're acquainted. As for what made us cut ties, personal differences. We just took two very different paths.
You stay away from them, Flowey. Leave them alone.
Make me.
Hello!
To Flowey, I'm starting to think that Sans is on to you.
To Flowey, be warned. They are telling Papyrus that you aren't to be trusted. Good luck.
So what if that smiley trash bag is onto me? Sure, unless these blabbermouth idiots want to blow my cover like I've been seeing them try to do, he's not gonna know. So just shut those people up if you can. It's gonna ruin the game. I'm trying to entertain all of us, you know. Hi, Sans! Where are you? That's my cue. Oh. Hey, Flowey? Oh, this isn't right. I'm going to tell Sans and make this right. Well, now, Papyrus. You don't want your brother to hate you for lying to him, right? I mean, you've always been his perfect little honest brother. Knowing that his precious family would lie, deceive, and manipulate him just to shut him up, oh man. I'd be bummed if my sibling had done that. It ain't a wise decision, Papyrus. Sans will understand that I was just worried. This concert gets us away from everyone in Snowdin. I can talk to him while we're at the resort. I want him to feel comfortable. I want to help him. Oh, but not like this. You planned this stupid concert just to get away from Snowdin? Hey! Oh, is that why you didn't tell me you left? You're more of a manipulative, cheap liar than I thought. Papyrus. Papyrus. Listen, why don't we just talk about this and make a new and less stupid plan? Your brother's dealing with something very serious. We shouldn't be so reckless here in how we handle it. Flowey, with all due respect, I think I can handle Sans from here. I appreciate your help, but...
Where's the fun in that?
To Sans. Hey, have you considered that maybe these voices might be an outgrowth of something unusual happening? Perhaps it's time to look through your things. Who knows? You might find some information about the issue where you don't expect it.
Yeah, I'm working on it, buds. Honestly, maybe Alphys might have some insight on this stuff. While we're in Hotland, maybe I'll shoot her a visit. I wonder where Papyrus is, though. The concert should be over by now.
Sans! Oh, sorry I took so long. I got a little caught up on talking to a few friends outside. By the way, I want to talk to you about something important.
Oh?
What's so funny, Sans?
Nothing. I see I was worried for nothing. I guess I was just bonely without you, bro.
So, what are you writing?
Just some research. That's all. Nothing too interesting.
No, I want to know, Sans. Can you tell me more about... wait. What's this?
Oh, just some research.
Sans. Who are these people?
No idea.
Why are we in this photo?
No idea.
Sans, what does this mean?
Papyrus! I don't... know. I'm still trying to figure this out and make sense of everything.
I want to help you find the answer, Sans.
Only if you don't get bored.
Nothing is boring when I'm spending time with my incredible and smart brother. We will figure out this together and discover who these strange people in the photo are.
Thanks, Paps. You said you wanted to tell me something important?
Oh, it was nothing important. Now, why don't we go over your notes so far?
Sounds good, bro. Thanks for the help, Pap. This is fun.
Now, I have the feeling that Papyrus is actually going to start hearing this. Well, shit.
Sans, did you hear something?